Greetings and salutations, my friends. Do you not have a family? Are you all alone? Are you crippled by your ever-expanding loneliness? Do you like dominant women? Well, take a gander at Spy X Family, where Elon Musk has banned on Twitter, and now the cons are revolting back, attempting to start a war. A universe where Pangea exists, but it's just two countries, America and Japan. The most bottom of the barrel. The worst of the worst. The greasiest of the grime. A place where degeneracy is running rampant. A wonderful world where you, sir, or lady, can in fact vicariously live through the characters to imagine that this is your real family. Also, there's spies and shit. And yes, I did pronounce the X within Spy X Family because I am a proper intellectual. Spy X Family is Joe Biden's America reimagined, and I don't like it. But before I get into how much I love this series, let's talk about my very first sponsor of this video. Little Witch in the Woods is a cute pixel graphics witch simulator in which you play as Ellie, an apprentice witch, and help her explore the mystical forest, help the charming residents, and experience her daily life. Yes, daily life by turning you into my witch's stew. Get over here, you can't run from me. Practice the teachings you learned in witch school by brewing fun, unique potions which will help you on your adventure. Discover long-lost secrets of witchcraft and catalog all sorts of new creatures and critters. Look, it's a new species. I know what to do with you. Put you in my witch's stew. Get over here. I see you got a friend. Come over here, buddy. But if you happen to get tired of witchcraft, you can go interact with various townsfolk and cute characters. What happened to you? Why are you all cut up in these spider webs? Oh yeah, I'll help you out. Yes, come back with me. I have a perfect place for you. In my stew! Sit back, relax, and enjoy the funny dialogue and daily leisurely life of an apprentice witch. Little Witch in the Woods is currently 15% off on the Steam store until July 7th, so make sure you click the link in the description before the time runs out. Thank you again, Little Witch in the Woods, for sponsoring this video. Back to the video. Let me explain exactly what is Spy X Family. Spy X Family is a new slice of life anime where a spy named Agent Twilight must stop Biden's America from coming into fruition. In doing so, he must infiltrate a high-end Biden Democratic politician, Donovan Desmond, who is threatening the peace by... I don't really know. They don't actually say what he's doing wrong. Well, you know me. I'll fill this lore in myself. Now, because Donovan is a long-time sympathizer who looks like a zombie and is a recluse, the spider, he must be stopped. However, since he's the epitome of arachnophobia and long-con extraordinaire, he hides out in a middle school, which just so happens to be a meeting place for high-end Democratic politicians. That's all of, that's all of Desmond's story. They don't elaborate any further on it. However, this school is also an actual school as well for high-end Giga Chad middle schoolers. And since Twilight can't disguise himself as a child, he has to either find one or create one through a dark magic ritual known as sex. But unfortunately, he doesn't have enough time to partake in this sex. So, he's gonna have to go steal a child from somewhere. Now enters the real main character, Anya. Anya is a child. But not just any child, she's a child who played Underrail, so she can use telepathic abilities and read other people's minds. Or in other words, she's a self-proclaimed empath. But that's not all to the Triforce. You still need a mother. So now, the real challenge arises. And no, not the entrance exam, having both parents present for the interview. See, in order for Anya to apply to this school, they need to do an interview. And in order to do the interview, they need to have both the mother and father present. So, enters the next operation. Go get a wife. Go get some bitches. So, Agent Twilight and Anya go looking for a wife. And they do, by complete accident. So now enters Yor, the mommy of the family. However, Yor is not your typical beautiful mommy Japanese housewife. She, in fact, is a psychotic sleeper agent assassin. But to me, that makes her that makes her even more hot. Anyways, I'm not here to spoil the story. I'm here to review it. So that's kind of the rundown I'm going to give you. Now, my opinions. The story is pretty good. It's very simple, but I think that works really well with what the story writers are trying to accomplish. It seems as if they're trying to put more emphasis on the characters' interactions with each other more than the actual story of saving the world. The saving the world plot is more of a plot point, literally, to try and get the family to interact with each other and to allow them to grow and evolve as characters. Man, I feel like I can hear my spit when I talk. I'm sorry for that typical autism attack by me. So anyways, my point still stands. I think the characters are in themselves the story. But what are the characters like? Are they any good? Because if you're going to focus your story around the characters, you better make sure they're not fucking two-dimensional. Otherwise, I'ma be real upset. But yeah, the characters are very entertaining. Each one has their own distinct personality, but not falling into a stereotypical trait that defines their character in the one pattern. In other words, what I'm trying to say for all my monkey brain viewers out there is they're not two-dimensional. They're very complex characters, and I do very much appreciate that. Each one has their own individual struggles, which impact each other as characters as well. For example, Agent Twilight is a spy, but he's trying to keep that fact away from Anya and Yor. Yor doesn't know, but since Anya can read minds, she does know. However, Anya is also keeping the fact that she's an empath away from Twilight and Yor. So it creates a lot of different character interactions where they're all trying to hide their secret identities, but they're all trying to be very honest and upfront with each other. This then creates a lot of unique interactions within the story itself. The story doesn't take itself very seriously at all. For example, there's one episode where there's a very buff, tall child who beats the shit out of all the other children in dodgeball, and it's a very entertaining episode. It's probably one of my favorites. There's also another episode where Agent Twilight has to strangle a penguin, and I think the act of not taking itself very seriously allows these episodes to be very fun and entertaining for the viewer. And for all those fucking bricks out there, oh, you want realism over entertainment? What are you, a square? Look at this nerd in his glasses, over analyzing every show. What a fucking idiot, am I right? Anyways, enough of my Winter Soldier episode. If you couldn't tell, I do prefer fun and entertainment over realism. Art style. I think the art style is done beautifully. The show has a lot of moments where it's very shiny, colorful, and warm, and it really gives off that warm feeling, and it makes it comfortable to watch. There's no really harsh scenes that hurt your eye to look at, or colors, or mixture of colors. Everything just looks very nice. And there's not really much to say about it. I mean, you can literally just look on the screen right now. I'm showing you many beautiful scenes. Just look for yourself. You can tell. You got eyes. You're a big boy. Come on, you're a big monkey. You can see for yourself. You like fire, huh? You like bashing rocks against each other? Yeah. Overall, I really do like Spy X Family. It's very unique, it's a breath of fresh air, and it's very fun to watch. But, most importantly, the main characters are not high schoolers.
So, in my book, that's a 10 out of 10.
So make sure you go watch Spy X Family right now. No, I'm not kidding. Stop what you're doing and go watch it. You're walking your dog? No, go back home and watch it. You're taking a shit? Well, pull your phone out, buddy. You working out? Well, I hope that your other gym bros don't laugh at you because you're watching anime in the middle of the gym. Pull it out and start watching Spy X Family, alright? Also, make sure you go buy Little Witch in the Woods so I can look good for future sponsors. Thank you, bye.